Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where we like to wander here and there. On today's episode we're going to take you over the beautiful Beartooth Highway where we get caught in some snow showers at the summit. This was part of our 5,000-mile road trip that we'll feature on an upcoming video. Be sure to like this video and subscribe because you don't want to miss our 5,000-mile road trip that'll be coming up soon. The Beartooth Highway sits between the Montana and Wyoming border and is a popular route to reach Yellowstone National Park. It's been called the most beautiful roadway in America by the late Charles Kuralt, who was a CBS correspondent that spent much of his time traveling the country. And after our journey across the Beartooth Highway, or US Highway 212, I would have to agree with him. It's the most beautiful drive, with maybe the Going to the Sun Road in Glacier National Park giving it some competition. Let us know in the comments below if you've driven the Beartooth Highway or the Going to the Sun Road and what you thought about them. A couple of things to keep in mind. Be prepared to allow about 3 hours to travel this almost 70-mile scenic byway from Red Lodge, Montana to Cooke City, Montana, which is just outside Yellowstone National Park's northeastern entrance. This will allow time for a few stops to take in the alpine lakes and peaks. You'll need more time if you plan to do any hiking. Starting just outside Red Lodge, Montana, at around 5,280 feet, it's a gorgeous approach, and you'll end up at the summit at 10,947 feet, 1,000 feet above the tree line. Our drive conditions was partly cloudy, and the temperature was pretty mild, but if you plan on going over this highway, I would definitely recommend being prepared for inclement weather. As you'll see very shortly, partly cloudy skies give way to snow showers at the summit. Cell service is very limited, so be sure you download your navigation maps beforehand. The Beartooth Highway is a treat to drive, but it does have its dangers with hairpin curves, drop-offs, and elevation change. It's also bear country, so be bear aware. It's only open a small portion of the year, usually beginning around Memorial Day and ending in early October. There's not a set opening or closing date, as those times can fluctuate based on road conditions, mainly from snow accumulation. Now, this trip was the year before the 2022 historic floods that damaged portions of the roadway, and nightly closures were required during the open season for road repair. Moving on up after a series of switchbacks, our first stop came about 19 miles in the trek at the Rock Creek Vista Point observation site in the Custer National Forest. Here there's a small parking deck, restroom facilities, and a short trail to an overlook of the Rock Creek Valley. You'll also find a few hungry friends here. Just remember not to feed the animals no matter how much they beg, and they'll definitely chase you down trying to beg. After a quick 20-minute stop, we continued southwest into Wyoming. As we approached the Beartooth Pass summit, snow was on the ground in July. So we pulled over to take some photos of the alpine lakes, and the weather suddenly turned. The wind was picking up, the clouds were blowing in, the temperature was now 33 degrees. A big change from when we left Red Lodge. Whoa!
No one needs to fly away.
sky.
Looks like snow.
Oh, it's weird.
You said it wasn't snow.
Okay, pull it in its spot.
We pulled off again to see the snow, and that's when the snow showers began. Something about hitting me with a snowball brings them great joy. Miss me again.
Whoa. Snowstorm. There's a lot of snow.
Someone drew in that snow.
They wrote their initials. Oh, that's no fun. Yes. In the clouds. In a snowstorm. Okay, frozen wet stuff falling from the sky.
This elevation, 10,947 feet.
Summit.
Degrees and it's
This is the
freezing.
summit.
Then, as quickly as the weather had turned to snow showers, it was partly cloudy again as we descended on the other side. If you continue on this route, you'll pass many hiking, camping, and fishing opportunities like the Allen Lake Campground, Beartooth Lake Campground, and the Top of the World General Store. We'll have more videos to come about these areas, so be sure to check those out. Silvergate, Montana was our final destination on this day, where we checked into a little cozy cabin about a mile from the Yellowstone entrance. The trip from Red Lodge to Silvergate was terrific, some of the most scenic views I have ever witnessed, and I can't wait to get back there again. Thanks for coming along with us. We hope you enjoyed your journey over the Beartooth Highway. Stay tuned, there's a lot more adventures to come as we wander here and there